Yeah. This album is dedicated to all the teachers that told me I never amount to nothing. To all the people that lived above the buildings that I was hustling from that called the police on me when I was just trying to make some money to feed my daughter. And all the niggas in the struggle. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, baby. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine, hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack, Mr. Magic Marley Marl. I let my tape rock till my tape pop. Smoking weed and bamboo, sipping on private stock. Way back when I had the red and black lumberjack with the hat to match. Remember rapping Duke? The hard. You never thought that hip hop would take it this far. Now I'm in the limelight cause I rhyme tight. Time to get paid, blow up like the world's trade. Born sinner, the opposite of a winner. Remember when I used to eat sardines for dinner? Peace to Raw G, Brucey B, Kid Capri, Funk Master Flex, Love Bug, Star Ski. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call a crib, same number, same hood. It's all good. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga.
You know very well who you are. Don't let them hold you down. Reach for the stars. You had a goal, but not something. 'Cause you're the only one.
I made the change from a common thief to up close and personal with Robin Leach. And I'm far from cheap. I smoke skunk with my peeps all day. Spread love, it's the Brooklyn way. The Moet and Alizé keep me pissy. Girls used to diss me, now they write letters cause they miss me. I never thought it could happen, this rapping stuff. I was too used to packing gats and stuff. Now honeys play me close like butter play toast. From the Mississippi down to the East Coast. Condos in Queens, in dough for weeks. Sold out seats to hear Biggie Small speak. Living life without fear, putting 5 carats in my baby girl ear. Lunches, brunches, interviews by the pool. Considered a fool cause I dropped out of high school. Stereotypes of a black male misunderstood. And it's still all good, And if you don't know, now you know, nigga.
You know very well who you are. Don't let them hold you down. Reach for the stars.
That one went down quick.
Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this. 50-inch screen, money green leather sofa. Got 2 rides, a limousine with the chauffeur. Phone bill about 2 G's flat. No need to worry, my accountant handles that. And my whole crew's lounging, celebrating every day, no more public housing. Thinking back on my one-room shack. Now my mom pimps an act with minks on her back. And she loves to show me off, of course. Smiles every time my face is up in the sauce. We used to fuss when the landlord dissed us. No heat, wonder why Christmas missed us. Birthdays was the worst days. Now we sip champagne when we thirsty. Damn right, I like the life I live. Cause I went from negative to positive, and it's all. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga.
You know very well who you are.
And if you don't know, now you know, nigga. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga. Representing B-Town in the house. Junior Mafia, Math Label. Yeah.
Hey, yeah. You know very well who you are to me. Reach for the stars. You had a goal. Cause you're the only one. I'll give you good finish.
So good, nigga. Junior Mafia. It's all good, nigga. That boy. So good, nigga. It's all good. That's right. 94. And on and on.
Come on. Sicker than your average. Papa twist Cabbage on instinct, niggas don't think shit stink. Pink Gators, my Detroit players. Tim's for my hooligans in Brooklyn. Dead right, if the head right, Biggie there, and night. Papa been smooth since days of under rules. Never lose, never choose to. Bruise, cruise, who? Do something to us. Talk, go through us. Girls walk to us, wanna do us, screw us. Who us? Yeah, Papa and Pop. Close like Starsky and Hutch, stick to clutch. Yeah, I squeeze 3 at your cherry M3. Bang every MC easily. Easily. Recently, niggas frontin' ain't saying nothing, so I just speak my peace, keep my peace. Cubans with the Jesus peace, with my peace. Packing, asking who want it. You got it, nigga, flaunt it. That Brooklyn bullshit, we on it.
Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. Guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. Guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake.
I put O's in NY onto DKNY. Miami, DC, prefer Versace.
That's right.
All Philly hoes know it's Moschino. Every cutie with the booty, boy, the coochie. Now who's the real dookie? Meaning who's really the shit? Them niggas ride dicks. Frank White push the 6 or the Lexus LX 4.5. Bulletproof glass tints if I want some ass. Gon' blast squeeze first. Ask questions last. That's how most of these so-called gangsters pass. At last, a nigga rapping about blunts and broads, tits and bras, menage a trois, sex and expensive cars, and still leave you on the pavement. Condo paid for, no car payment. At my arraignment, no for the plaintiff. Your daughter's tied up in the Brooklyn basement. Face it, not guilty. That's how I stay true. Richer than richer, so you niggas come and get. Come on.
Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. Guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. Guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake.
I can fill you with real millionaire shit. That's cargo, my cargo, 160, swiftly. Wreck it by your new one. Your crew run, your crew run. I know you sick of this lame brand nigga with flows, girl, say he's sweet like licorice. So get with this, nigga, it's easy. Girlfriend, here's a bitch. Call me round 10, come through, have sex on rough, that's Persian.
Right.
Come up to your job, hit you while you're working, for certain. Papa freaking, not speaking, leave that ass leaking like rapper demo. Tell them who, take their clothes off slowly. Kill them with the force like Kobe, dick black like Kobe, watch me roam like Romy. Lucky they don't owe me, where to say, show me, homie.
Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. Guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just
I don't even know what I'm playing right now.
Welcome to the world, baby boy. I'll paint you red and white and blue. The indoctrination starts as soon as you come out the womb. Pretty quick, we'll make you stupid with curriculums at school. And if the classroom doesn't do the trick, we'll make you watch the news. Pick your team, right or left, take the red pill or the blue. You can vote, but even if you win, still everyone will lose. Don't forget to buy designer because Gucci makes you cool. We prioritize material belongings over truth. Get a job that you can't stand so you can buy some cans of food. Go overseas and die for freedom. There's some oil we can use. Our democracy exists so that you think that you can choose. But our algorithms make you do what we want you to do. What's the problem? Your depressed society has you confused. We got medication for you that you'll probably abuse. Go get married to a lady who also don't have a clue and pump out a few babies that are just the same as you. Welcome to the system. Everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system. Everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the world, baby girl. I'll paint you pink if that's okay. We'll encourage self-destruction through the music that you play. We divided all the men by trying politics and race, and honestly, it's working awesome. So for you, we'll do the same. Never teaching you to love yourself, inject you full of hate, objectify your sexuality, then blame you for the rape, and weaponize the differences that make our men and women great. And just to screw with you, erase the genders. Everyone's the same. We'll empower you with rights to vote and fight for equal pay, then have the men turn into women and you'll fight for them again. But you thought you had it figured out, but everything has changed. Welcome to the system. Please enjoy your stay. Here's a Bible and a bottle of the cheapest booze we make. Find a man who can take care of you to fill the holes we made. Buy a house and settle down, fulfill your duty, procreate, and make a couple babies who will also do the same.
Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong.
Welcome to the world, everybody. I'ma paint you black and white. I'ma make you hate each other so that everyone will fight. I'ma give you all religion, let the righteous find the light. But I will also give you science to oppose the word of Christ. And I'ma give you borders, they're imaginary lines. If you cross them, go to war and win when everybody dies. And I'ma give you money that you'll value more than life. And let the 1% have everything while you fight to survive. And then I'll give you politics, I'll call it left and right. And while you divide yourselves, I will conquer both the sides. Can't you see? I'm the system, my whole purpose is divide. What you choose will never matter because everything is mine.
Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong.
Yeah. White people hate me, they say that I'm using my privilege for evil, I get it, hey. Black people hate me, they say that I'm racist, my feelings don't match with their message, whoa. Feminists hate me because I believe that their movement is angry and sexist, whew. My girlfriend hates me and I don't know why, but I love her, whatever, forget it, yeah. And gay people hate me cause when I see something I don't like, I say that it's gay. Straight people hate me for having the balls to go say what they think and that makes them afraid. Dumb people hate me for making the music containing the truth to expose all the ways. The government robs them, the pop culture kills them, the rappers convince them to ruin their brain.
Go ahead and say all of that wild online, man. You might need a doctor, Phil, if you catch me outside. And I will not apologize if you ain't one of mine, fam. I could not afford to give a if it was finance.
They been hating, I think it's stupid funny. Haters, fake friends, making me stupid money. They been hating, making me famous. Keep hating, you're wasting all of your energy on me.
Everyone hates me for something or makes something up when they hate me for nothing. They claim I'm a Satanist, Hitler's my cousin. I beat up a kid, I killed Bambi while hunting. Hey, I heard he's Illuminati. Hey, I heard he's related to Trump. Whoa, I heard he's reptilian probably. Hey, I heard he kills kittens for fun. All lies, all lies, all lies. Y'all fall, I rise. Yeah, y'all phony tough and I'm blowing up and that's your fault, not mine. Yeah. Everybody hates me, and I only know because I read it, and I'd hate y'all too if that bothered me, but honestly, I don't let it, yeah.
Go ahead and say all of that wild online, man. You might need a doctor, Phil, if you catch me outside, and I will not apologize if you ain't one of mine, fam. I could not afford to give up if it was finance.
They been hating, I think it's stupid funny. Haters, fake friends, making me stupid money. They been hating, making me famous. Keep hating, you're wasting all of your energy on me.
Y'all wasting energy, y'all look just like enemies. Only goal is stopping mine, y'all gonna need some better dreams. I've been on the grind, looks like y'all been on your knees. Talking while you're online, hating who you'll never be. Y'all are 35, acting like you're 17. Working late at 9 to 5s, jealous I just rap and sleep. You're angry at your life, got a job, forgot to leave. Now you're growing older in the only town you'll ever see.
They been hating, I think it's stupid funny. Haters, fake friends, making me stupid money. They been hating, making me famous. Keep hating, you're wasting all of your energy on me. They been hating, I think it's stupid funny. Haters, fake friends, making me stupid money. They been hating, making me famous. Keep hating, you're wasting all of your energy on me.
Well, that happened.
Yeah.
I'm not a YouTube rapper, come on, give me credit. I don't need to do reactions to get views, okay, I said it. Not a label rapper, I'm way too offensive. Go ahead and call me clickbait, I'm in millions independent. I'm not a mumble rapper, y'all understand every single word. I'm not taking Xanax, rapping about money, liquor, and girls. Not a SoundCloud rapper, I got hits you actually have heard. I exist outside the internet, done shows around the world. Not a boom bap rapper, I'm not stuck in 1990. I like Wu-Tang, but that vibe is kinda old and crappy. Not a conscious rapper, autos rappers sound like SJ Dubs. Not a gangster rapper, cool enough without being a thug. I'm not country rap, I don't play guitar, I don't drive a truck, I don't chew tobacco, get the Chevy stuck 10 feet of mud. I'm not horrorcore, I don't paint my face, I don't trip, I can only be myself and I am Tom McDonald. I think I gotta let him know. And let me say it from the soul, man. I hate hip-hop. How dare you call me a rapper when all these rappers don't have nothing left to say? I hate hip-hop. It's full of liars and actors. These little rappers about as real as their names. I hate hip-hop. Keep the glitz and the glamour, cause all these rappers are putting kids in their graves. I hate hip-hop. The whole culture is cancer. They'll kill their mama for some clout and a chain. I'm not a mainstream rapper. I think they're pathetic. I don't compromise my vision just so I can sell some records. I'm the underground, that means it's hard to sell it. I got mass appeal of Master V and catch you with a message. I'm not white boy rap, I actually got the juice and caught a vibe. Bumping Eminem don't mean that all you boomers really rhyme. Not a corny rapper spitting every song in double time. Say so much and don't say nothing, bunch of garbage in your lines. Not a little rapper, I ain't auto-tuning every song. I ain't making tunes exclusively for drinking at the club. Not a candy rapper, I ain't making albums full of pop. I ain't Macklemore, Logic, Lil Dicky, or Asher Rock. I ain't emo rap, I ain't shedding tears, I don't cut myself, I don't romanticize suicide upon mental health. I ain't backpack rap, that's my granddad's rap. Please don't take this as a diss, I'm just Tom McDonald. I think I gotta let him know. And let me say it from the soul, man. I hate hip-hop. How dare you call me a rapper when all these rappers don't have nothing left to say? I hate hip-hop. It's full of liars and actors. These little rappers about as real as their names. I hate hip-hop. Keep the glitz and the glamour, cause all these rappers are putting kids in their graves. I hate hip-hop. The whole culture is cancer. They'll kill their mama for some clout and a chain.
I'm so used to hearing people hate, I get it. Hip-hop hates me and I hate it too. It's been this way forever. I don't move like them, I'll never be accepted. I got rich without a cosign. I won't hold you cause you're jealous. I don't want the clout, I don't need a friend. Y'all can keep your beats. Never signed a deal so every dollar goes to me. I've been humble, ain't been flexing, ain't been showing off my blessings. Maybe I should take a second to make sure y'all get the message. I'm a beast mode, check the teeth glow. I don't need dough. Everything is Fendi, Gucci, Sachi, Louis V. Oh, nothing new to me, no. Too much green to keep, bro. $100,000 every hour that I sleep for. I don't talk about it cause the way my mama raised me good. All these rappers hate me, if they don't, I'll say they maybe should. HOG the army, they say crazy is as crazy does. So watch yourself, blood on our hands, don't bother us, we bathe in blood.
How
dare you call me a rapper when all these rappers don't have nothing left to say? I hate hip-hop. It's full of liars and actors. These little rappers about as real as they names. I hate hip-hop. Keep the glitz and the glamour, cause all these rappers are putting kids in their graves. I hate hip-hop.
You're gonna have to get back with me real quick. It's gonna take me at least 30 minutes to get that shit cold. Not cold, but cool. Oh, I love this song. I haven't heard this.
I screwed up. I just wanna say I'm sorry. It's all my fault. You should probably ignore me. Oh my god, I should've given you a warning. All my friends are sick and tired of the story. I don't drink, cause when I'm drunk I'm annoying. Call your phone when it's 3 in the morning. Start a fight, park the whip in your garden. Probably think I am mentally retarded. Please don't call me crazy cause I'm not. Last night I had one too many shots. Blacked out, got arrested by the cops. Woke up on the neighbor's front lawn. Every time that I'm hungover, I convince myself I'm dying. Where the hell my pants go and why is my girlfriend crying? I say that I remember what I did, but I am lying. There's a tattoo on my butt cheek, it's a beer can and he's smiling. I'm pretty sure that last night went down in history. We made it out alive and that's a victory. Black
eyes and minor injuries. We lost the fight together, that's a win to me. I don't drink, cause when I'm drunk, I'm retarded. Ask around, I'm the life of the party. Hold my beer, cause I'm only getting started. Cares about tomorrow and the misery. I'm a mess, and I know you don't deserve it. You're the best, and I'm a pretty stupid person nonetheless. You try to help me cause I'm hurting, I confess. Sometimes I feel like I'm not worth it. I don't drink, cause when I'm drunk I'm a problem. I don't care who I hurt, I feel awesome. Holy crap, it's either jail or a coffin. Soon enough, I'ma be at rock bottom. Please help, tell me how'd I end up here. Last night, I had one too many beers. Flashbacks, but I can't remember clear why I texted all my exes and we haven't spoken years. Every time that I'm hungover, last night doesn't feel so funny. I threw up on my front step and I wasted all my money. I got naked in a nightclub right in front of all my buddies. Then I went home with some girl I thought was hot, but she is ugly. I'm pretty sure that last night went down in history. We made it out alive and that's a victory. Black eyes and minor injuries. We lost the fight together, that's a win to me. I don't drink, cause when I'm drunk I'm retarded. Ask around, I'm the life of the party. Hold my beer, cause I'm only getting started. Cares about tomorrow and the
I'm gonna have a beer then, bro. I'm just kicking it. There's no theme. Link's pin. I'm kicking it, have a beer. I know you got something going on at I think 9, right, Bumpy?
We need to clear it. I'm pretty sure that last night went down in history. We made it out alive and that's a victory. Black eyes and minor injuries. We lost the fight together, that's a win to me. I don't drink, cause when I'm drunk I'm retarded. Ask around, I'm the life of the party. Hold my beer, cause I'm only getting started. Cares about tomorrow and the misery.
What's happening? Jesus. If you can read, oh boy. Bring me some. That's cool, bro. Do you wear those?
My beer pajama pants on.
Beer tuber palooza, bro. That would have been great.
Yeah, this is it's my
on the couch with no shoes on, like
lazy Sunday. That's what this is.
Dude.
I slept in too. I guess I needed sleep. I slept for like 11 hours.
You're on vacation?
On vacation, yeah.
Staying home?
Yeah, it's a staycation. Yeah, I did the barbecue yesterday, and today it's a rainy, cold day. Just stayed inside, showered up, got into some PJs, and just drinking whiskey and beer and.
Hell yeah, dude!
Yeah, I got that thing going on tonight. If you have a Bigfoot, Josh, if you have a Bigfoot, and a Miscellaneous, you said you didn't have one. Right.
I haven't been out.
Yeah, it's a Bigfoot barley wine from Sierra Nevada of any year. I have a 2023 and 22.
I've had what was I can't remember the year. I had either the 20. What was the year the Nemesis came out?
I was 21, I believe.
So the Bigfoot comes out at like that. Before they say it's that year, but it's like gets put out at like the end
in December of the year. Yeah,
is when it's bottled. Yeah, I haven't been good. Well, one thing's one thing, you know. I've been sliding the e-bike a lot, going back and forth to work, and I just don't. Every time I've been going to Total Wine, man, and some of these places, it's just running out of shit.
Yeah,
it's like,
I've noticed that. Like we were getting hit pretty heavy with some breweries.
A couple months, and then go back in there, and hopefully they got some new shit.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of the same stuff on the shelf week after week. There's a few breweries that are constantly. It's like every week they got new stuff, which is cool. But then we have some that were like hitting pretty heavy like that, like Modest Man and Other Half. We were getting like it was like, oh wow, look, new beer. Now it's been like months It's like same shit on the shelf, nothing new. It's like
Modest Man, they're sending.
Modest Man's because I think it's because they're branching out and going out to other locations. So now we're not getting as much. So
that's a bitch.
That's the weird shit. You know, when you live in the same state and the breweries all of a sudden giving more stuff to other states, it's like
I don't even get the motherfucking shit. That's what pisses me off. There's so many, like, there's not a lot, but there's some real hitters in Florida, and like I get none of them. Why? Don't know. I'm in that circle of death apparently where the distro is not that good. It got slightly better. You know, they had other half and shit on the shelves. Let's get Mortalis, and Abomination, Transient Artisan Ales, Prairie. It's a lively one. Tiny little bubbles.
Yeah. They form in the center of that centrifuge thing there. West Coast.
Oh, yeah.
Session West Coast IPA from Founders. The all day West Coast.
They're doing all kinds of things with that all day now. I heard.
This one's probably my favorite. Like the all day, the original one was fine, but this one just has that extra bite of bitterness to it.
More bold.
So it's just for such a low ABV beer, it's got like the flavors that you're looking for. So yeah, these would be great over like drinking. I mean, even Pabst Blue Ribbon. I mean, if you're into IPAs, if you're not into IPAs, then. No, but about the same alcohol per volume, and I'd say almost the same price range too. $15.99 for a 15-pack.
Yeah, it's been getting skinny down here, man. On the Miller Coors products. Yeah, I scored some Blantons the other day, man.
I saw that.
I paid too much for it, but I got it.
It definitely didn't pay. I paid very little for this. I think it was $10 off even. It was like $32 for this bottle.
I was there, and the guy had like 5 bottles, my buddy at the liquor store, and I'm like, damn, dog, I got it. But like, I'm like, it's right here. It's right now. It's a fucking cash transaction. Let's make a move. Because you don't find that in any of the fucking liquor stores around here.
Yeah.
He didn't even tell me. Some other guy came in there and cop one. My buddy came in there and cop one. I said, whoa. I told you you're supposed to hit me up when you get this shit in. But I found it online for, a lot cheaper than what I paid for it.
For that $40 range, this one isn't bad.
There you go.
I wouldn't pay no $50 for it, but
I've had some
around 40
stuff. Even like some of the Scotch. Like I'm not a big Scotch whiskey guy. When I was younger, like my dad liked Scotch, and like it's the shit that he drinks. I'm just like, this shit just tastes like burn. You know, it's just like all alcohol, ethanol. And it's the shit that he drinks. I've drank other scotches, and I'm like, oh, this is much better, you know. Which ones did I have? I had some Glendronach, was it like 15 years? Like their pink thing, sherry cask or some shit. It was really good. You like get like coffee notes and shit. It was nice. Have you tried the Jameson, like the stout cask? You don't like Jameson.
I'm just not a fan of Jameson, so
they make this Jameson though, Bumpy, where they have 2 versions. They have a stout cask of it and they make an IPA cask of it. Cheers, Angie. And what they do is they take the liquor and they put it in the barrel. And I guess it changes the profile. So they'll do one in a stout barrel. They'll take the Jameson and put it in there, and it picks up like some of the stout flavors and more of the barrel flavor, I guess. And then they do it somehow with IPA as well. Interesting products. I've only had the stout. My buddy told me, he said, if you see the IPA one, he said, pick it up. I mean, they do make it in small format bottles too. I've seen them in like the little, like the fit pints and shit. little $10 bottles. They produce them in a smaller size instead of having to buy large. Johnny Walker I liked that. I got into that for a little bit.
Yeah, I've had the
black and the double black. I like
the double. I've had the double black. I've had the.
I had a nipper
black. I've had the green.
I had the
green was good.
I had something. It was like a gold label one. I bought it. It was it came with a regular, like a fifth, and then it came with 2 mini bottles, and one was a double black airplane bottle, glass airplane bottle, and one was like a gold label reserve something.
Oh yeah. I've seen the they have it's $100 case. I almost bought it for a Nelly, and it had like the smaller bottles, like I guess those are airplane bottles, not the nips.
The nips, yeah, but they're glad, like they're nice. It's not like getting plastic fucking.
Yeah, they're big. Well, the one in this case was bigger than nips. It was $100, but you got 5 different Johnny Walkers. It had the Johnny Walker black, the red, the green, the blue, and then it had the gold reserve.
I haven't had the blue.
Yeah.
And I haven't had the green either because people said just don't even.
I like the green. If you like it, actually green apple. It does have a green apple type. At least that's what I picked out of it. It's not just because it had a green label. It seriously from the wood kind of picked up on some green apple. I had it at a restaurant.
Green and no, they have a red.
Yeah, I've heard the red's not really worth it.
I heard that's the low scale.
Yeah.
The red. I like the peatiness in it. It's got like a nice smoky. Because I like Rush.
That's why some people didn't like the double black and stuff like that. It was because it's super smoky with the peat.
It's good. I don't know.
And they were just like, I don't
think
like
that the booze itself is fucking. It's just smooth, man. And the smoky on it is right. Like, I don't know. My dad drinks like Chivas and Dewar's, and I haven't drank any of that since I started getting more into venturing out. But that shit was just hot and loud and just like, oh, God. How the fuck are you doing shots of that? No wonder you're all fucked up and falling down all the time. Drinking that shit. You know who this is?
All right. All of them came in good.
Go check it out. Yeah, Bigfoot. I've got some places I probably could have went and got one, but after sliding home, and then I got to charge my bike too.
Yeah, it was just one of those things where like Dan saw me drinking it one night. He was like, "Oh, do you have any left? Save one. We'll do something." So it turned into this, like, "Oh, what else do you have?" Be like 2023. It's like, "What? Do you have any other ones?" And I'm like, "Got a 2022 left. I was planning on doing a side by side." He's like, "Oh, I got some other age ones," and he's like, "We can do like this, either recorded video or do like a live." So we settled on the live finally, and basically invite other people too. Hey, if you got a 2023 and younger, obviously, bring it. But yeah, that's how it all started, just on and off air of me drinking a big barley wine. Sometimes it happens that way. You see somebody and they have a beer that you're like, "Oh, I can get that."
Yeah, I've had the barrel. I've had both. I've had the barrel aged, the Trip in the Woods version. I think I copped that. Remember, that was that time when I saw that Avery, and I'm like, "You're like, you should buy that." And I'm like, "It's a $25 12-ounce bottle." I'm like, I heard really good. $20, I'll pick that fucking thing up. But I was like, that's a lot.
Well, yeah, I just heard really good things about those Averys, and those are like some of the ones that they discontinued too.
The 2018 Uncle Jacob Stout.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, some of those are the ones they discontinued. They don't make it anymore. So it's like if you find something like that, it's a gem, you know.
I got that raspberry one. It had a lot of chunks in it, but it had a lot of floaties, but it was still good.
I should make my way to Smutty Nose and see if they still have any of those wheat wines left over, because there were still 2 bottles left. A couple was it last year? It was sometime last year, and John bought 2 bottles. We still left 2 on the shelf. And that wheat wine was phenomenal. It was from 2014.
Yeah. See, that's what's it takes one guy to find that. He'll go there, get 1 bottle, and see. Dude, it happened at my local shop. They had a bunch of the old 2018, the Funky Buddha and the Bombers, the Maple Bacon Porters, dude. And fucking, I went in there one day and I looked at the shelf and I'm like, and I went right to my buddy Gus. I'm like, what happened to all the Bombers? And he's like, some rich fuck came in here and bought them all. I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah. There's a it's a restaurant. So it started off
near the shelf, but on certain things you might get the short end of the stick. I might take too many.
Down the road from where I work, it used to be just a butcher shop, but then it turned into a steak and seafood restaurant as well. But it's still a butcher shop and a gift shop and a craft beer shop, and they have a whole wall, it's only three shelves, but it's like a wall just dedicated to old stuff that you can't find, like vintage brews. So I find old Smutty Nose stuff there. They have breweries that aren't even around anymore. It's they're aged imperial stouts and stuff like that, or wee heavies, stuff that we used to get that you just don't get anymore, sent from different breweries outside. We don't get the brewery or anything like that, but yeah, there's just but the problem is this place is
they're really good.
We know we have gold. We know we have gold, so they up the price. So, I mean, you're spending $30 for a bottle that used to cost something like $14. So it's sometimes it's just I gotta buy it, grab it, but other times you look at it, it's just I can't. I just can't.
I weigh my options with everything. I'll be like, all right, I'm coming back to look at that. I'm gonna remember where that was, and we're gonna stroll. And then I'll get a select of all right, this is what's on the list. What's getting cut right now, budget-wise, or whatever the fuck, We're checking dates and fucking... Dude, that's how I shop at Total Wine. I'll go in there, I'll be like, oh, I see new IPAs. And I'll go around and just look. And I'll get the dates off of 4 different 4-packs or whatever. And then I just keep browsing. Because I know when I go in there and I always just buy stouts, or I typically buy shit that ages well because they push a lot of shit that doesn't. They're not selling enough, or they're just buying the wrong shit. I even thought about going it'd be great, but I'd have to. They want to be all fancy, with cicerones and shit. It's oh yeah, that's true. I don't know, couldn't know and tell you everything, but I got the gist of it, and I know what's selling and what's not.
Yep.
Go in there with the your manager or whatever and be like, all right, so, and just before the end of shift, and just flip 4-packs up in the front where you have bad dates and be like, yeah, all this shit. Nobody's buying it because you got 8-month-old IPAs. You know what I mean? Not fucking.
Yeah.
And what sucks about
there's some IPAs we did that Modest Man thing, Bear Man was purposely having us buy old IPAs and stuff. And I found some Modest Man that had been sitting on the shelf with dust, and it had been dusty forever. It was I wouldn't have bought that originally, but I bought them and they were still okay. So it was kind of weird. There's some breweries where it's even if they're got a year on them on an IPA, they haven't turned all tea-like.
Yeah,
they still have a little bit of hop.
Voodoo Rangers got some of those macro craft beers got it like that. It's I don't know what it is. It seems like they hold up better. And the thing is, too, like if you get it, like what I'm talking about, they got a bunch of old IPAs and shit, and then you see cans that don't have dates on them. You're like, I don't remember if I've seen that here or not, and you just like don't want to pull the trigger on it at all.
Yeah.
I'm just like I'm gun shy as fuck because I'm tired of getting burnt and they cheap.
Well, that's the thing.
They're
Is
really cool, I could take my shit back to Total Wine. They're like, if it's ever anything like that, just bring it back. And
when I go, because I shop at the same place all the time, so I use up a lot of my memory space of just like, how long has that been? Like, when was the first time I saw that beer on the shelf? It's still there. And then I try to remember, like, when did I see it? So it's kind of like sometimes I'll be like, I'm not buying that, because a lot of the breweries in New Hampshire don't throw canned on dates.
I shop like that too at Total Wine. I'm like, yep, seen that. I'm like looking for the oddball shit that's new. You know what I mean? It's like, I know it's here, but
there's like lots of beers from Spyglass, and they were great beers, but I bought them when they're fresh. And I'm one of those people, like, I'll revisit stuff, but I'll only do that like if I'm like, hey, I need some stuff just to drink and enjoy. When I'm like searching for new stuff to do reviews on and all that, but I'm like seeing the Spyglass stuff that's like, because he bought so much of it. I don't know why it didn't sell, because it was really, really good. But it's been there for like 3 months now. It's like, there's no way I'm going to buy a 3-month-old double IPA from Spyglass.
It's sitting there for a reason.
Other people didn't buy it. It was a fantastic beer, but he just bought so much. Like, he probably bought like 3 cases of it, and I bought 1 4-pack.
Because you're not a repeat offender,
right?
Typically,
there's certain stuff in there like that people will just buy just for the hell of, like the what the hell? Hulkamania, Hoptomania, which had the hop that was like disguised as like Hulk Hogan. That sold out within a week. I bought it the first day. Like, they were bringing it off
in the basement.
They were bringing it off the truck, and I got to grab it out of right off the truck as they brought it in. It wasn't even put in the system yet. And I went back the next week. All of it's gone. So I mean, stuff like that, people will just buy it because they're nerds in that sense. Of Hulkamania, yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, so it's but there's plenty of beers that are like fantastic that people just don't buy. It's just like, what the?
I mean, he's Hulk Hogan. He's just a fucking old.
Well, like, I had the bigs and the smalls. I did that dual review. And those beers were in there for like a month. Like, I kept seeing them, but I was just like, it's deciduous. I'm not quite sure how they do on IPAs, but then finally I was like, I think it would be cool to do. So I grabbed them, and the owner of the Packy, John, he was like, wow, I'm surprised that we still have any of this left. He's like, people just don't understand, I guess that, deciduous can make IPAs and stuff. And I'm just like, yeah. Said I've had some beers from them, and I haven't like really liked many of their IPAs, but I think I give these ones a try. And they were actually, and both of them were great. I actually enjoyed the single IPA more than the double IPA.
Yeah,
which is odd, but they were both fantastic.
It happens, man.
Yeah.
Bigger ain't always better.
No, it was just a balance between the malt profile and the hoppiness.
Simple's better at times, man. So much easier to sell. So much easier to recipe wise.
But sometimes
like experiment. But
like when I did that one, the beer that I put on Christmas Day, that fog, the special fog, that was loaded with hops. That was an amazing IPA. That brought me back to like when I was first getting into those like really hopped up, holy crap, 120 IBU, like, oh, we're revving it all the way up. It's like, wow, like hopped ammonium from Sierra Nevada type stuff. And it was like, wow, these are fantastic. That's what that beer did to me when I had it. Was like, you got all these different juicy flavors and dankness, and the malt profile just matched so well with all the hops, and it was bitter, but it wasn't super unbalanced. I mean, there was an unbalance because it was a triple. Actually, it was either a triple or a quad. Can't remember, but it was a big beer and just loaded with like 7 different hops. And it
wasn't like too malty sweet.
And it was just
bitter.
It was just beautiful.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah. That was one of those I said if I'm going to go back to the store next week, and if I see a bottle of this still, I'm grabbing it. I went back, there was none left.
No. Fuck no.
I doubt it was from people watching my video and be like, oh, I gotta get there.
That big bald bastard.
As far as I know, I got like two people from New Hampshire that watch my show. And one of them I met, and I think he's unsubscribed from me after meeting him. Because I'm that person. I'm just like,
Levi. Cheers, my friend.
Miscellaneous, I wanted to show you something real quick, man. I'll be in and out. Definitely hanging. Check this shit out.
What you got?
A finger.
Yeah.
Look at my finger.
First pistol too, man.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. Dual burner.
Stay back. Stay back, baby.
It's got like the tilt skillet type thing to it.
Oh yeah, bro. Made in Texas, you already know.
There you go.
That's cool, right?
Hell yeah.
Wait, that's.
Stay back. Stay back. We just got her fired up, almost to a boil.
What are you making?
Stay back, bro.
Crawfish. He works. This is my buddy Levi. He works on crawfish. This guy's eccentric as fuck. Bumpy.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were making some type of liquor.
You ever seen a guy ride? How big's your unicycle, Levi? 6 foot?
6 foot, yes, sir. I've got a 7 foot 3-wheel too.
Bumpy, I've seen this guy ride a 6 foot unicycle on the beach.
Huh. Yeah, I'm afraid of heights. I can't do that stuff.
Fucking nuts, dude. Levi.
I also don't have good balance.
Eccentric is a good word, Miscellaneous. I really appreciate that. I wear that badge with pride.
Here, I'll be listening.
Was that the Crawdaddies?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
We're not going to release them yet. I got to get the rest of this boil going, but I'll pop back up when we get ready for that next stage and show y'all.
Nice.
Close it, love. Son.
I thought you were making some type of whiskey or something there, throwing lemons and oranges.
Oh, yeah, that would be cool too. Yeah, fuck yeah, man.
A citrus whiskey.
I did a citrus brandy one time, and thank God the yeast is strong enough to hold up to the citrus.
Go for it, bro.
It was like a lemon. What was it? What kind of fucking berries were that? It's like a lemon blackberry brandy that I did.
Oh, hell yeah. I can get behind that for sure.
It was pretty good. Zingy.
So I have Levi. Were you in the military?
No, sir. I was just, my dad was always real big on manners, so I always want to not only show it to my children, but hopefully the next generation, encourage them to use more manners as well. That's something that we kind of got away from, and I think that was the start of all the shenanigans that are going on today, if I could put that lightly.
I apologize. My household, the kids have zero manners, zero respect.
Oh, hey, I'm working on that right now. I've got a little one right here, and it's a long uphill battle on that one, my man. I understand completely.
Yeah, they're too far gone now. at this point.
No, never. No, never.
No, they're not too far gone. They'll come crawling back when they need answers. They'll come crawling back.
That's it.
You're like, what do I do? I said, well,
I say you should
remember
listen
that
to
one time.
Remember that time I tried to tell you to do this? You fucked that up. Now
You
we're here.
didn't listen then, but now you will.
Yeah, that's it's not always like that, but I'm fucking pig-headed motherfuckers, man. Sometimes you gotta let them just crash and burn before they figure it out. You know?
We did that yesterday at the park. He kept running it. There was two separate parks, like one that staged a little bit higher difficulty, if you will, and of agility. And my kid's 5, and these kids are probably early teens, and they were throwing the football back and forth over it. There's a particular section of the park and the playground, and they had the little guy section, which is 30, 40 foot away. So a kid kept running over and say, "Hey man, I'm telling you right now, it's not fun for you to interrupt their game. Like stay over here and hang out." At the 5th time, I was like, "All right, this is your last chance, bud. I'm giving you a heads up." About the 7th time he ran over there, and the football bounced and got him right in the face. And he came up, "Dad, they got him in the face with the football." I said, No. I said, that was a lesson learned. We've talked about this many, many times.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, you had to mess around and find out the hard way.
With that 1 in a million bounce, that just it was instant karma for your.
Oh, 100%, dude. And he took it like a champ, man. I'll give him that. He took it like a champ. It was definitely like one of those, son of a bitch, But that's a great thing about kiddos.
Yeah. Fuck, I've been there. I know what that's like. In my own adult aspects.
Yeah, second that.
Maybe I shouldn't have did that shady shit earlier in the week.
Right. All right, my friends, I must bid you a farewell for now. I'll be back shortly.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well,
If not, send me a picture of the spread, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
yeah,
dump it out on the picnic table with the tablecloth and all that too.
Well, see, this thing's cool, man. We actually saved some time. Let's see.
Dude, Levi, what the guy told me to cool your crawfish down? What you should do is save your liquid from that and fucking freeze it.
Oh, no shit. I didn't think about that.
That way you don't have to put water into it. That shit's pre-seasoned.
Ooh,
So you
like
can do
that.
a couple tubs, like some and you can use them as like a chill stick, pretty much. When after the boil and you you can bring all your shit out. Some people let them sit.
Yeah.
But it helps. You can use it as base or stock. You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah, man. Quick roux in no time, especially for like a jambalaya or an etouffee or something along those lines.
Yeah.
Or even get squirrely with it. Shit, man. You never know what you'll come up with. All right, on, gentlemen. I will catch y'all on 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. I'll probably try to bring y'all along through the journey if you're interested. You want to pop in every once in a while.
All right. Yeah, man. I'm just gonna be hanging out for a bit. I didn't know Benny would play Call of Duty. I would have went over there, but I went live instead.
Yeah.
You played Call of Duty yesterday.
I did.
Later, dude.
All right. Cheers. Nice to see you. Yeah, I've never seen him live before.
Yeah, Levi's cool as shit. Yeah, he's working on a crawdad for him now.
I always thought he was a foreigner. I thought he was from
Texas.
Yeah. But I mean, his picture and stuff like that, when he talks in the chat, I always thought he was from
you know what that is?
Isle of Man or something.
It's Levi. His is it's a Carolina Reaper, and it's got a little baby frog on it. Oh no! Right now, he changed it. That's him on his unicycle at the beach. That's a 6-foot unicycle that he's sitting on. Here, I'll show you. Here, watch it. Fuck, I could share it. Check this out. It's got great shit, and I know I'm not going to get hit by him. Let me share the screen. Yeah, that's him on the fucking unicycle, bro. He's got shorts, right? Where's the video section?
Well, I always thought there was a like his thing was like a guy like doing like flexing.
Flexing?
Yeah.
Let me see.
I thought he was like from one of those like island countries.
Really?
Yeah. And it shows me to judge people by their emoji.
Oh, I gotta click on his channel. No wonder. Fucking retard. User error. Excuse me.
So he's into. So he actually has a channel and he's into cooking.
Food. Yeah, all kinds of shit. Let me fucking.
Yeah, I'll have to. I don't think I'm subscribed to him. I'll have to actually do that. I didn't think he had a channel. I thought he was like just some watcher from like another. I mean, I guess Texas is kind of like another country, right?
It's compared to where you live. Unicycle, shorts, cowboy boots on the beach. Fucking nuts. Yeah, my buddy Bounty knows him. They were in the pepper community. They used to grow a lot of hot peppers, and it's just big. Yeah, I guess this is how he fucking mounts it. I couldn't imagine doing that in the sand.
I couldn't imagine doing it at all. I said,
he's just not as heavy as us, Bumpy.
I mean, I've just got horrible balance.
Yeah. If you ride, you're going to fall on that. It's a guaranteed motherfucking T. I need to ask him how does he dismount off of that?
I think they lean forward and just kind of jump.
I don't know.
Like that was the thing, like those bikes in the old days, you know, those bikes that were like two wheels. They had the small one in the back and the giant one in the front. Yeah, I was wondering what the hell was the purpose of it?
Dude, he had this live stream. He had the most fucking. I got to go back to when he first started these. The hummingbirds, dude. I've never seen so many fucking hummingbirds at one time. It was fucking insane.
Let me get out of your way.
Dude, he set his camera up before I seen it. It had there was 20, 25 fucking hummingbirds there. It was like, holy shit. Make this fucking face mask. It almost looks like a welder's mask. Got like the flower print on the front, and you put the nectar shit. Ozzy, appreciate your song in the chat the other night.
What founders are you drinking tonight, Ozzy? I'm sure it's a stout of some sort.
Yeah, dude, Ozzy came in the other night. I was listening to rap music. Ozzy's like, play some NWA, and I'm like, hell yeah, put on "Fuck the Police." I was really surprised.
We got a backyard brewery. They have a lager, an American lager. It's called Penny Farthing. It's actually pretty good.
That's the place with the farm on it, right? Or is that the other place?
You know, backyard's the one with the tree. It's the cool tree.
No,
with a little bird like thing hanging.
Logo-wise, I think the actual restaurant or like the brewery, isn't it?
It's a restaurant. It started off as a restaurant and then became a brewery as well.
Like Restaurant Farm. Is that the one you were talking about?
It's not really
the one where you got like the worst, or John got the worst, and you got the Sausage Lady T-shirt.
Oh yeah, I know, that's throwback. Backyard is the other one. But they do put out good beers. They just don't can a lot because they had a mobile canner coming by, but I haven't seen any of their beers distributed lately. They started distributing during the COVID thing. So
I think I've seen one product from them, and it was like some pepper beer.
That was Throwback.
No, not that. Not
the Spicy Bohemian.
No, different product.
Yeah, as far as I know, they haven't made a pepper beer. I haven't had one from them. What they did have was, I think they had Lazy Days, which was nice. That was one of their startup, that was their New England IPA, and then they had one that was called Serendipity, which is a double IPA. It has a sad story behind it too, but fantastic. It was Lazy Days done as a double, and Serendipity was created because there was a patron that would go in there, and she had I'm not sure if it was cancer. There was some illness that she had. Her name was Sarah, and she ended up passing away. So they brewed a beer in her name. And Serendipity was a really good double New England IPA. So,
like I said, I remember. I think hearing you talk about
But yeah, they basically it's like almost like Treehouse where you have to go there to get their stuff, and they brew a lot of different styles, a lot of classic styles as well. So. It's not bad. I mean, they constantly seem to have a Belgian or two. They have some lawnmower type beers, lagers and stuff. They do Hefeweizens, and they do porters and stouts and IPAs. Who doesn't do an IPA nowadays? So not bad, and they have good food too. So especially their if you get their what's it called? Not roast beef. I can't think of what it's called. Prime rib. There we go. Yeah, they have great prime rib. They actually get the meat from a local farmer, so it's pretty fresh.
Sorry about that. I had to pee, bro. It hit all of a sudden.
All of a sudden, everything went to hell in a handbasket.
It happens.
Oh, so I'm looking at. I'm not sure when Dan's going to start the other thing.
If you got a slide, Bumpy, go when you got to go, bro.
Well, that other thing should be starting sometime around 9 tonight. So in the next 45 minutes, I'm just not sure when he's going to throw out the link for it. So I'll just kind of be on the lookout for that because it could happen at any point. Look forward to that.
Yeah. Let's see. I wish I got more Bigfoot, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, this bitch is...
I'm just glad I actually was able to save one. I just kind of stuck in the fridge and kept burying it. That helps. When you push it up to the back of the fridge, it's a good way to save things.
Oh, yeah. I put it in I have an armoire. I just put it in there. Leave it in the dark. Forget that it's even in there. Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah. Well, I think that's how I still had a 2022 Bigfoot. I forgot about it.
We got these comments up here. This big talk, and he just never responded back.
Well, I got the Dogfish Head 120 Utopias. I still have a bottle of that.
120 Utopias?
Yeah. That one's new this year. I've had the
You bought
I've had the Worldwide Stout Utopia, which is
or-
really good. But yeah, I bought a 4-pack. I still have one
$40.
one left. No, it went down $32.
Fuck yeah! What
Yeah.
was the ABV?
17%.
That's fair.
Yeah, it used to be like 38,
I'd play ball for
39
that.
bucks.
Yeah, dude. I'd play
That's
ball.
like one of the few things, and plus it's in that was something I kind of figured. You know what I mean? When they joined up with Sam Adams, Boston Beer Company, it's like they gotta start like cutting prices somehow. Something's gonna happen, and fucking $6 to $7 cheaper than it used to be for stuff that's now barrel aged in Utopia's barrels. I mean, hey.
Dude,
I'm happy with that acquisition or whatever.
Like 2008, I can still get Raisin D Extra, like the 2018. I can get the Fruitful Fort. I can get that. I think there's something else up there too. My buddy's got them, and they're just sitting there because just location and shit. Nobody's gonna buy that beer. But it's just sitting up there and gaining age and not costing any more money. You know? Looking for the right shit. Have some more liquor.
Yeah, and pour just a small amount of this. Calmet Farm. They're 8-year.
Cheers, Lip. What's up, Burley? Two pimps. So what is that, Bumpy?
Calmet Farm.
8-year.
8-year. This was on the top of the shelf at the whiskey store at the liquor store. I don't know if that means it's top of the shelf or not, but it was on sale and I bought it, and it was like just over $40 for the bottle for 8-year aged straight whiskey. So it's 90 proof, 45% ABV. It's corn, rye, and malted barley blend.
Have you tried the Whistle Pig?
Batch size less than 50 barrels as well. So
That's not a lot.
yeah.
Have you tried Whistle Pig?
I've had Whistle Pig. Their 6-year. I really liked it. Problem is with Whistle Pig, when you get past their 6 years, you're looking in the $90,
It's
$100, $200 range.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah. What I'm going to pick up next is I'm going to get that Willet Rye, because that wasn't too priced. That was like in the $60
No, that's not shit.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Bumpy, you know what? Look out. You want a really good rye whiskey. Look out. It's called Redwood Empire, man. Just it's got the green label on it. Here, fuck it, I'll pull it up. My buddy let me have this at the shop, and Tanner had he's got the whole spread from the 1 year on his shelf. What the fuck did I just say it was? Oh, boy.
Yeah, Miscellaneous already did the 2024 Packy Challenge. You kidding me, Burley? He's from the
It
future.
doesn't come out until like August, September. I'm waiting. Yeah, you have to wait. It's coming. I never tried that dual chip with the pepper X on it, but I don't know. That spicy shit ain't fun all the time. Oh, Redwood Empire.
Yeah, no, I can't do it. I did that Packy Challenge that one time. Obviously, I did it stupid, but you know.
Sure, fucking.
But still, but with my acid reflux and stuff, I mean, I was in pain. That sucked.
I fucking told you, bro. That was.
I mean, it was okay in the beginning, but yeah, after about 15 minutes, I was crying. I did it with I did it on an empty stomach with coffee. It was bad. It just, those that didn't see the video, and then I obviously was okay for a while, and I was like, oh, I went past my time limit. We're gonna shut this down, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh no, yeah.
Yeah, this is the stuff, Bumpy. Redwood Empire. Oh. Well, fuck that. That doesn't work, right?
Wow, that's tiny. Okay. I've seen that bottle before. I don't know if I've seen it in person.
That's a really good rye whiskey.
Yeah, for 45, 49, sure.
I mean,
I'll look for it.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Everybody, I don't live in Palm Beach Gardens, so keep trying.
I don't have a Total Wine in my state, so
I know. People could see that and they'd be like, yeah. Old Forester rye. I've had Tanner left a bottle of Old Forester because I drunkenly asked him to. He swiped it.
Yeah, it was great. It was like Old Forester 1887 or something like that.
Dude, some of that footage from that night was
yeah.
He was wilding out.
That was the night he jumped on a Nelly.
That was on me. I told him to go fuck.
Yeah, I told him don't. But when I went out and slept over his place, I said, "You better not jump on me, man. I have a bad back." I said, "You'll fucking paralyze me. Don't do it."
What's up, Luke John? Cheers. Yeah, no. You gotta have some kind of discretion. John and Ellie was sleeping before the sun went down that day. Like you're fucking lazy.
Well, that's what he does. He hits it real early, and then he's done early. He's like, what is that? You have like, we're gonna have this special guest, and he's gonna be here, and it brings the people, it brings the crowd, and then like, that musical artist or that special guest or whatever just fucking is there for like 20 minutes and leaves, and everybody's like,
fuck? It's bullshit. Oh, I got something for that. Yeah, exactly.
Bullshit! Bull fucking shit!
He called me again last night. It was like 12:30 in the morning.
Told you. Yeah.
I didn't answer. I just let it ring. I'm just like, I can't.
I'm sure you did.
I was watching last night. I was just like, I've been in this mood. And I'm just like, nothing was happening. There was nobody going on off airs or nothing. So I was like, okay, this is my time just to sit back, sip on some whiskey, go to bed early. I did. I went to bed at 1. I was watching Netflix. I found this comedy show on Netflix, and I just watched like, I don't know, 13 episodes of it. I was just like, because they're like short, they're like 20 minutes long, but it was just, I just needed some type of laughter in my life. So it was good. Good little break from being live and just doing my own thing.
I'm pretty sure I hung out with Ronnie S last night. He came on my live. I got a little fuzzy there at the end. So it was me.
Oh yeah, I saw a character in some stupid movie my wife was watching earlier. It looked just like one of the guys in the movie looked just like Ron Terrio, but like maybe in his like 40s, like a younger version of Ron Terrio. I'm like, that's fucking Ron Terrio. Holy shit!
You never know. Might have been him.
Does he have a son?
I don't know. That I don't think so. Hell yeah.
I know he has a daughter because she's into gin, so I've watched some of those gin episodes, and yeah, she's pretty good. She's spot on with some of the gin. I've tried one of the bottles that she recommended, and it was fantastic from Japan. So,
when you got that expensive ass gin.
Oh yeah, I mean,
yeah, I remember that.
It's expensive, but it's good. When you can just drink gin straight and like not like fight it and be like, this is good and smooth, kind of like drinking whiskey neat type stuff. It's that's what I consider like that's good gin. If it's gin, like you gotta mix it. Like if you just get
Do you
some,
base it like beer though? Do you like? Because I don't know. Beer's hard. Sometimes it's like you don't want to be biased on price, but like liquor's a totally different fucking ball game. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, I can't. There's definitely some like, yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I don't base it like that. I just kind of base it on. I guess price isn't really. It's an issue to me, but it's not like it's not something that
I would have got it for like a less.
I mean, I've never had like super expensive stuff. I mean, I've paid $90 for a bottle of gin, and it was great gin, but
all the expensive stuff I got to try was for free. It might like my buddy's story. He's like, dude, we got this mezcals, fucking fancy ass scotch, fucking expensive.
If you're gonna do like a mix, like most people will do a gin. Most people aren't gonna drink just gin. Like they're gonna do a gin and tonic, or like I do a gin and ginger. Maybe a gin and Sprite or something like that, or 7-Up, or ginger ale. There's nothing wrong with like the straight Bombay. It's extra. It's got more pine to it than some. Not as much as some of the bottom shelf stuff, but that kind of pine.
That's the whole thing that fucks me up. I'm like, man, it's like cleaner, bro. Okay.
Yeah. Now, if you get some gin made in either Japan or Ireland, I haven't had any issues with those gin. They seem to they still have that kind of piney note, but it's more like a
more
pine
botanical than like
chemical. It's more it's not like pine sol. You kind of get it's like less the juniper's there, but it's like less of that weird cleaning.
Kind of like like using like the spruce tips in the beer. It's like you get that, but it's not over the fucking top. I don't know, man. I've had some bad. I don't like gin. You ever tried slow gin? So
it's not really gin. I've heard of it. I don't think I've ever tried it.
That was about the driest fucking liquor I ever tasted in my life.
No.
I was like,
that's all I know is they say it's not really gin. Slow gin is not really gin. I don't know. I mean, like the whole whiskey thing took me by surprise because, like, I used to not be able to drink whiskey because it was always like, oh, there's too much. And I talk about like alcohol.
Don't do
giving
shots.
You that. Yeah, I just take little sips.
Pour you up a little 1 ounce pour, sip on it.
Yeah, so I just pour little pours and I just kind of sip on it. And the less you get in your mouth, the more flavors you seem to get. If I take a big gulp of it, then it's like it's hard to swallow because it will burn. Yeah, tastes like rubbing alcohol and stuff.
Yeah, I definitely undershot that Bland's the first time I tried it. I'm like, this is just like a slightly elevated Elijah Craig. And then I tried it again and I'm like, I'm gonna do a review on it. I probably should have today. But meh. For retail, you get them good retail price, like $60 a bottle, $50 a bottle, all day. Wouldn't knock it. Not what I paid. But like I said, it was just impulse buy. You don't see it; it's there. It's in front of you. You got cash money.
Right.
Just fucking do the thing,
All right, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta pee.
Go
urinate. But for Angie, I'm gonna take a tinkle.
He's going to do a wee. So it's good, everybody. Luke John, you drinking anything? Burley, I think I saw Angie over. She might be over at Thrash's still. He's still alive. Can't believe Chris shaved his beard. That blew my mind. Like, I was like, who the fuck is that guy? And I looked and I'm like, holy shit. Chris. I didn't think I'd ever see that guy with his beard shaved. He's a cool guy, man. He's good. He's a gun nut. He's got some really nice firearms.
Woo. Oh, so we started getting Drecker here too.
You started getting, man.
Yeah. So I do have a
what's the price?
I think it's a triple IPA from Drecker I have.
Oh, there you go. Hop on their IPA train, Doug.
Yeah, well, because I'm done with the. I can't do those fruit sours anymore. I buy those for the wife. Oh, it's only a double IPA, but yeah, I got. I got this one. So
you don't smoke weed, man.
Doubly blessed.
Weed? Yeah, the few IPAs I've had from them were very good.
Yeah.
That what was it? That milk stout I had. No.
But it's just weird, you know. It's like because how long ago was it? It was like Bearman was like the only one that was getting Drecker, and he's like, I'm gonna send you guys Drecker, you know. And now it's like Drecker's all over the place. Alice is getting Drecker, you know?
Yeah,
it's cool, but
see, if I do buy any of that stuff, it's going to be from some companies that I haven't had. Like I have one in my box that's getting shipped to me from the brewing project out of Eau Claire.
Yeah,
I'll never see any of their shit, and what I've had has been pretty good. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. I think I got to go outside for a moment, meet somebody. Yo. All right.
Going for the morning meeting. Woo! All right, so we're going to read the chat now. Luke John, darling. Then Luke John says, Angie, darling. Cheers. You're welcome. But be sure to check out on FLX Beer Reviews tonight, starting around 9 p.m., coming up in the next 27 minutes or so. We should be doing a live on the Sierra Nevada Bigfoot barley wine ale. Different years. I've got a 2023 and a 2022 vintage. So we'll see what others might bring. If you have one, you're available. You can join up on panel if we can get you up there. If not, just watch along or stay right here with Miscellaneous. Stay tuned. I'm not sure if he'll have more folks up on his panel, if he's going to keep on going. And cheers to Tommy Carroll for popping in as well. A favorite Western movie? The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. That would be my favorite Western movie. Now, I don't watch a lot of Westerns. That was one I remember seeing back when I was a kid. with my dad. So it's the only reason why I remember that. I know it had that girl in it too. Can't remember who she was. See, what you doing? You want to pop up?
Sorry, I had to go talk to a man. I had to go talk to a man about some herbs.
A man? That's all right.
He was actually a man. True story.
True story. It wasn't a man with a female's name? Like Ashley?
No. Absolutely not. Oh, shit. Yeah. I'm all caught up in the hype, Bumpy. I'm not drinking any Anheuser-Busch anymore.
Yeah, I just can't do those. It's like I didn't stop watching reviews on those heavily fruited sours like that, just because it's like, all right, so it's got these 3 different purees in it. That's exactly what you're gonna pick out. Why do I even need to watch this?
Oh, the fruited sours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just me.
Some of those companies are good, though. Like I said, I like
they're good. Like my wife can drink them. I buy them for my wife.
Their IPAs are good. It's like, yeah, you're not a one-trick pony, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I'm big into. Are you faceted, you know?
Right. Well, that's what I kind of like with the Branch and Blade thing was like some of their IPAs are okay, but none of them have been like world class type. You know, nothing's been like, oh, this is, you know, excellent. They've had some that were like kind of borderline very good to good on their IPAs and other styles, but they like were killing it in the fruited sour game. So back in the day when these like 450 North, you know, these big whales were swimming in, but we couldn't get them here in New Hampshire. It was like
after we found out they were robbing and lying to us,
right? But that's what like I could go to like, oh well, but we got our own, you know. And I've had now the 450 North, and I've had the Dreckers and stuff, and it's like, okay, well, Branch and Blade does stuff just as good, and they used to be cheaper. Now their prices have gone up, and they're kind of matching what these other ones are. So it's like, well, not even worth buying now, but yeah, they were doing just as good of a job as those others. So it was kind of cool when you couldn't get the other ones. You could just kind of imagine, like, oh, what would a 450 North be like, or whatever company, you know, was doing these. I think Tripping Animals and all that stuff. And
Tripping Animals.
Yeah.
Jay Wakefield down here did it. Invasive Species is a company that I've never had, which I've heard really, really good things about down here. They make some crazy off the wall shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. None of that for me. No cycle, no angry chair, no fucking none of the good shit. They send it all out to everybody but you, Bumpy, so I guess we're in the same boat.
Yeah, we don't get that. New Hampshire, we've been getting more and more stuff in, but like I said, it's kind of like for the longest time we were like almost like shunned from the outside world because we had like extra rules. I guess there was like more like you had to pay extra money to get your beer in to New Hampshire. So a lot of breweries were like, screw that. We'll go to Vermont and we'll go to New York and we'll go to Maine and
find somebody to smuggle it in, or they can drive.
Yeah. So, but I think finally they started seeing like the breweries coming out of New Hampshire. So they were like, okay, well, it looks like New Hampshire does appreciate craft beer, and we started getting more and more and more. We're getting a lot of stuff flowing in from New York now. That could also be contributed because we've had a lot of New Yorkers move to New Hampshire. So maybe there was extra demand for New York beers. You know, they came and bought all of our houses and made our housing market go up in price. And yeah, and now democracy's going to change here in New Hampshire because they're going to vote New York way.
I will say this about the fruited sours. Some of the most consistent stuff that I've had was from Drecker. And they're each one of their series, they are a little bit different. They're not all the same. Just from what I've had. Because when I was working in Jupiter, I could find that shit. It was all over the fucking place.
What I can say about 450 North is I wasn't impressed with anything I've had from them.
I had a couple XXLs that were
they were decent, but there was nothing like
game. I don't. You know what? Sometimes I respect the thinner ones. It's that they're all. I don't know. Some of that shit's too much. Like I like Mortalis and all that, but like, sheesh. You got diabetes, you don't need to be drinking that shit. You'll be all fucked up.
I got diabetes.
Rest in peace, Wilford Brimley. Diabetes.
The guy lived for a long time.
He did.
Extraordinary.
He was on Walker, Texas Ranger with Chuck Norris.
Yeah, he came from that show back. Jesus, I was a little kid. I think the show was on before I was even alive, actually, and then continued on. I can't remember the name of it. Full House? Not Full House. Not Family Matters, but it's within that same kind of realm. All in the Family. Never mind.
That's a tough one.
Yeah. Tommy Carroll, that's my question to you. What was that show back in like the early 80s with Wilford Brimley in it? And it was about a family.
Oh,
he was like the grandfather.
Yeah, you're hitting something there. I couldn't tell you. Best Western.
Yeah.
It depends on if you're talking old Westerns compared to semi-new Westerns.
Yeah. My favorite Western, I told him, was The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
That's a really good one. See, for like the old school Westerns.
Yeah, if you go to the spaghetti Western, I mean...
Not even, like, well, I don't know. Like, I like fucking, what was it, Tombstone?
Yeah.
With fucking Val Kilmer as Doc Holliday, and fucking it had Kurt Russell was in it, and there's a bunch of motherfucking people in that. But if I don't even know if I'd go fucking Clint Eastwood. I might even.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Like, would you consider Dirty Harry a Western?
I mean, like Bonanza had like movie type things. You know what I mean? Like Bonanza and Gunsmoke would have like.
Who was that other big name? Was it
John Wayne?
John Wayne, yeah. Was it like Gunsmoke or something like that?
Yeah, I've watched a lot of old Westerns like Gunsmoke, Bonanza, fucking all that kind of shit. The Rifleman, bro, Chuck Connors, let's go. I fuck with the Rifleman. What's up, Keith?
Well, they did a remake of one of them. What was that one with Johnny? He just went through that friggin' thing with he was a pirate of the Caribbean.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. They did a remake. It was it was about the horse. I think there was a horse. He had like a sidekick. It wasn't Long John Silver. That's a seafood restaurant.
I'm high too.
Hi-ho Silver, away.
Oh,
He was like a train robber or something, or he's helping like guard a train or something. I don't know, it was something like that. It was like an old Western that they did a remake, and
I believe I know what you're talking about. I have to get my Google button out. She said Johnny Depp played a cowboy.
yeah, wasn't Red Ryder? No. I think it was something silver.
Dead Man?
No.
Okay, so apparently he's in 4 fucking Western movies. Excuse me.
Hi-ho Silver, away. It might have been like a little bit of a comedic type thing too.
He was in Yuma, Once Upon a Texas Train. Yeah, the movie Yuma was a big one recently. And Texas Rangers. I don't know. It's a 4-pack that they have on Amazon.
Huh. I'll look for Hi-ho Silver.
Yeah,
Song by Jim Diamond. Hi-ho Silver, away. The Lone Ranger. There you go.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
The Lone Ranger with Johnny Depp. There we go. Yeah, film 2013.
I'm seeing you.
Yep.
Oh, where he plays the. Yeah.
So that was an old movie.
Played as Tonto.
The Indian? The Native American?
Yes. I believe. I believe. I don't know. It looks like it's like Pirates of it's like same but different. He's got like white face on. It's weird.
Right.
I don't know. Watched a movie that's made me cry. Yeah, I'm sure I have. Can I tell you?
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Well, okay, here's a movie that made me cry. I mean, there's been plenty of movies that made me cry, but Bridge to Terabithia. Fucking tearjerker.
I read the book.
Yeah.
Because I had to in school. It was actually pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, it was like a kid's movie, but I actually owned it because it was like, I saw it and I was like, holy shit. I told my wife about it, and the next thing I know, I ended up owning the movie.
Oh, you're getting ready to
I don't even have a DVD player anymore, so.
Well, Bumpy, I'll understand when you get the link. I know you got one coming.
Yeah, I think it may have just been dropped. Is Dan putting a link up here? Sorry, I'm all confused. No, it was from Beer Man.
I saw it.
Dan was online.
If we get the same information.
So I don't know. It's going to go on Dan's channel on FLX. That's all I know. It's supposed to be around 9 o'clock.
Best performance. I don't know, man.
Donnie Brasco?
I liked him in. I really did like him in.
Wasn't he in that cocaine movie?
Fear and Loathing and Blow was a really good
Blow.
movie.
Donnie Brasco was a that was the one that was about like a true story. So
don't know. Shawshank Redemption.
He wasn't in Shawshank Redemption.
No, I'm just saying that's a
oh, a tearjerker?
The end, you're just like, yeah, Doug. They fucking did it. Prison story. I mean, shit. Why do they call you Red? Maybe that's because I'm Irish, or they think I'm Irish. It's like, dude.
Yeah. Did he really hang himself at the end? Because you don't really know.
No, he went and found him on the island. What was his name? Killed himself there. The librarian with the crow.
Well, because I know that Red was like setting up a noose or something, right?
No, he carved it. What he did right there, you saw it. It looked the same, but it just said. It just said he was. I don't know what he.
Come find me.
Or Red was. I think he just carved it in like that he was there.
Oh, okay. See, because it made it look like he was setting up a noose to hang himself.
Then he went and followed the little daisy chain information
to the tree. He went to the tree where something was buried.
He went and got the money, and he's like, he went to the island, and they ended up meeting each other at the end.
Okay, yeah, like, I totally didn't. I thought Red.
Andy is because the one guy escaped, and they never got him, and he's like, "Bro, you ever get out, I got you," and that's like that's real shit.
All right,
we don't ever have to fucking worry about. I got so much money.
So now that movie's totally different for me. I thought that Red was dead.
Oh my god.
Well, let me see here. It looks like we got the link. So I have to go. It's been good chit chatting with you again, Miscellaneous. Old Yeller, yeah. Old Yeller and Shiloh. Shiloh was another sad dog movie too. So
his name was Brooks. Brooks was the guy, the old white guy that did the library that hung himself in the home. Got it. Yep. All right. Later, Bumpy.
All right.
You guys
Cheers,
have fun.
Oh yeah, we'll see how drunk we get. Or at least me.
Yeah, right.
All right, I'll catch you later. Happy Sunday.
It sure is Sunday. Oh, hell. What do we got? This is video games. There's no music up. Oh. Let's listen to a couple more tunes. Nobody wants to hang out. Like I said, slow ass Sundays. Appreciate you coming by. Bumpy. Cheers to the chat. Glad Ozzy. It was so funny to hear Ozzy request this the other night. We were listening to music. It's fucking great.
Right about now, NWA court is in full effect. Judge Dre residing. In the case of NWA versus the police department, prosecuting attorneys are MC Ren, Ice Cube, and Easy motherfucking E. Order. Ice Cube, take the motherfucking stand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help your black ass? You goddamn right. Won't you tell everybody what the fuck you gotta say? Fuck the police coming straight from the underground. A young nigga got it bad cause I'm brown. And not the other color, so police think they have the authority to kill a minority. Fuck that shit cause I ain't the one for a punk motherfucker with a badge and a gun to be beaten on. And thrown in jail, we can go toe to toe in the middle of a sale. Fucking with me cause I'm a teenager with a little bit of gold and a pager. Searching my car, looking for the product, thinking every nigga is selling narcotics. rather see me in the pen than me and Lorenzo rolling in a benzo. Be the police out of shape, and when I finish, bring the yellow tape to tape off the scene of the slaughter. Still getting swole up bread and water. I don't know if they fags or what. Search a nigga down and grabbing his nuts, and on the other hand, without a gun, they can't get none. But don't let it be a black and a white one, cause they'll slam you down to the street top. Black police showing out for the white cop. Ice Cube will swarm on any motherfucker in a blue uniform. Just cause I'm from the CPT, punk police are afraid of me, huh? A young nigga on the warpath, and when I finish, it's gonna be a bloodbath of cops dying in LA. Yo, Dre, I got something to say.
Fuck the police. Fuck the police. Fuck the police. Fuck the police.
Example of scene one. Oh shit. Know what the fuck you pulled me over for? Cause I feel like it. Just sit your ass on the curb and shut the fuck up. Man, fuck this shit. I ain't smart ass. I'm taking your black ass to jail. MC Ren, will you please give your testimony to the jury about this fucked up incident? Fuck the police, and Ren said it with authority. Because the niggas on the street is a majority of gang. It's for whoever I'm stepping. And a motherfucking weapon is kept in a stash spot for the so-called law. Wishing Ren was a nigga that they never saw. Lights start flashing behind me. But they're scared of a nigga, so they mace me to blind me. But that shit don't work, I just laugh. Because it gives them a hint not to step in my path. For police, I'm saying, fuck you, punk. Read my rights and shit, it's all junk. Pulling out a silly club, so you stand with a fake-ass badge and a gun in your hand. But take off the gun so you can see what's up, and we'll go at it, punk, and I'ma fuck you up. Make you think I'ma kick your ass, but drop your gat, and Red's gonna blast. I'm sneaky as fuck when it comes to crime. But I'ma smoke them now and not next time. Smoke any motherfucker that sweats me, any asshole that threatens me. I'm a sniper with a hell of a scope, taking out a cop or two. They can't cope with me. The motherfucking villain that's mad, with potential to get bad as fuck. So I'ma turn it around, put in my clip, yo, and this is the sound. Yeah, something like that, but it all depends on the size of the gap. Taking out a police would make my day, but a nigga like Ren don't give a fuck to say.
Fuck the police. Fuck the police. Fuck the police. Fuck the police.
Yeah, man, what you need? Police, open up. We have a warrant for Easy's arrest. Get down and put your hands where I see you. What the fuck did I do? What did I do? Just shut the fuck up and get your motherfucking ass on the floor. But I didn't do shit, man. Just shut the fuck up. Easy E, won't you step up to the stand and tell the jury how you feel about this bullshit?
I'm tired of the motherfucking jacket. Sweating my gang while I'm chilling in the shack and shining the light in my face, and for what? Maybe it's because I kick so much, but I kick ass. Or maybe because I blast on a stupid ass nigga when I'm playing with the trigger of an Uzi or an AK. Cause the police always got something stupid to say. They put out my picture with silence. Cause my identity by itself causes violence. The E with the criminal behavior. Yeah, I'm a gangster, but still I got flavor. Without a gun in the badge, what do you got? A sucker in a uniform waiting to get shot by me or another nigga. And with a gat, it don't matter if he's smaller or bigger. And as y'all know, E's here the rule. Whenever I'm rolling, keep looking in the mirror, and it's on cue, yo, so I can hear a dumb motherfucker with the gun. And if I'm rolling off the 8, he'll be the one
River.
that I
Right now, River.
get away while I'm
Pardon me,
driving
we got
off
some human technical difficulties. Son, no sir. How's that for timing? Hey, go on. Come over here.
Jury has found you guilty of being a redneck, chicken shit motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
Get him out of here. Get him the fuck out my face.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Told you not to put too many.
I like the, yeah,
We
dude.
can't have that many in the house, though, son. Hey, go on. No, you need to go play.
I just want to. Hi, my dad. It's me, River. You want to see a cool trick I can do? I'm going to climb this.
That sounds,
Because,
yeah, that's your.
I'm very flexible. Ooh. I can also watch that.
No, I see you guys got a
We're
big
getting ready for the
garden.
day, my friends.
Yeah.
Check this shit out.
You.
River, come on. Bios con Dios, amigo.
You're good, bro.
Hey, don't mess with that, son.
I'm going to make the ice one.
That's fine. I can work with that. Woo! Here we go.
Where's the bat? Where's the bat?
Oh, no.
Oh! To go to that, we can play the ice, right, Dad?
Sure.
Let's go to that.
You bet your bum.
The ice is ready to go. I see it. I see it inside the cooler.
Woo! Texas. Come over here.
Texas.
That's right. Hey, humming. Come on over. Walk, please, mind yourself.
All right, stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. I look
Here we
funny,
go.
but you're
Oh,
making
you do,
money.
yeah,
See, so
go
yo,
to the
world, I hope
tour.
you're ready for me. Now gather round. I'm the new fool in town, and my sound's laid down by the whole round. I'm ready to got yourself, so just let me introduce myself. My name is Humpty, pronounced with the umpty. Yo, ladies, oh, how I like to funk thee. And all the rappers in the top 10, please allow me to bump thee. I'm stepping tall, y'all, and just like Humpty Dumpty, you're gonna fall when the stereo's
I was wondering if you're a doctor or not. Yeah, that makes it
I like
very
my
good.
oatmeal lumpy. I'm sick with this. Straight gangster Mac. But sometimes I get ridiculous. I'll eat up all your crackers and your licorice. Oh, yo, fat girl. Come here, are you ticklish? Yeah, I called you fat. Look at me, I'm skinny. It never stopped me from getting busy. I'm I once got busy in the bathroom. I'm crazy. Allow me to amaze thee. They say I'm ugly, but it just don't faze me. I'm still getting in the greens, and I even got my own dance. Come on. Do the Humpty Hump. Come on, do the Humpty Hump. Check it out, y'all. Do the Humpty Hump.
Battles are good, man. You got a metal one, man. Don't fuck around and
What I'm
just
doing the Humpty Hump. Come on. I do the Humpty Hump. I do the Humpty Hump. People say, yo, Humpty, you're really funny looking. That's alright, cause I get things cooking. They constantly try to compare me, but you can't get near me. I'm giving more, see, and on the floor, all the girls they adore me. Oh yes, ladies, I'm really being sincere.
I'm fucking jealous, bro.
I'm not ashamed, big like a pickle. I'm still getting paid. I get all by the ladies, you know I'm charged. Both how I'm living and my nose is large. I get stupid. I shoot an arrow like Cupid. I use a word that don't mean nothing, like Luke did. I sang on Do What You Like, and if you missed it, I'm the one who said just grab them in the biscuits. Also told you that I like to bite. Well, yeah, I guess it's obvious. I also like to write. All you had to do was give Humpty a chance, and now I'm gonna do my dance. The Humpty dance is your chance to do the hump. Come on. Sexy baby, do the Humpty Come on, I'll do the Humpty Hump. Sexy baby, everybody, come on and do the Humpty.
Yeah, man. Awesome.
Shit, yeah, dude. When I get paid, I'm probably gonna. I got shit in my cart.
Yeah.
I got some jumbo crawdads and shit ordered. So my wife, it's like, well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I like king crab and shit, Alaskan king crab. But that shit's too goddamn, way too fucking expensive. Seafood went nuts down here, man. Price wise.
There's something under this, Dad. It's fire.
Well, then don't mess with it, son. Hey there, come on.
Hello.
Hey, use a special way. Wait for the hot thing.
Go play. I'll be back in 2 shakes of lamb's tail, my friend.
No worries, Levi, man. Cheers, buddy. I might not be hanging out here. I might figure out something to do. It's starting to get...
Well, if you find somewhere else to go and hang out, let me know. I'll be there.
Yeah, man. Oh, fuck it. Let's run the last of the Digital Underground.
Do you know what we're doing? We're doing the Humpty Hump, y'all. I'll do the Humpty Hump. Watch me do the Humpty Hump. Yeah, that's the break, y'all. Let me know that bass groove right here. Yeah. Now that I told y'all a little bit about myself, let me tell you a little bit about this dance. It's real easy to do. Check it out. First I limped to the side like my leg was broken, shaking and twitching, kinda like I was smoking. Crazy, whack, funky. People say you look like MC Hammer on crack, Humpty. That's alright, cause my body's in motion. It's supposed to look like a fit or a convulsion. Anyone can play this game. This is my dance, y'all. Humpty Hump's my name. No two people will do it the same. You got it down when you appear to be in pain. Humping, funkin', jumping, gig around, shaking your rump. And when the doodle jump punk points a finger like a stunt, tell him step off. I'm doing the hump. The Humpty dance, here's your chance to do the hump. Everybody, I do the Humpty Hump. Come on, I do the Humpty Hump. Sexy lady, I do the Humpty Hump. I'm doing the Humpty Hump. We're doing the Humpty Hump, y'all. Watch me do the Humpty Hump. I do the Humpty Hump. Check it out. Black people, I do the Humpty Hump. I do the Humpty Hump. Come on, white people, I do the Humpty Hump. I do the Humpty Hump. Puerto Ricans, I do the Humpty Hump. Just keep on doing the hump. Samoans, do the Humpty Hump. Do the Humpty Hump. Yeah. Let's get stupid. I do the Humpty Hump. I do the Humpty Hump. Everybody do the Humpty Hump.
Oh, yeah, boys. I guess I'm going to sign off. Been a good 2 hours. Appreciate everybody that showed up. Everybody in the chat. You guys fucking rock. Always good to check in and chat with some nice folks. So, on that note, I'm out. Stay sipping.
Bullshit! Bull fucking shit!